have a few more packages from eBay to open up for you guys.
Really kind of exposed him. He was playing more minutes than he should have. He was
so
playing
first package is from
top two
Comos
lines as opposed to
BC.
maybe playing against third
This
or
is
fourth line,
Jim.
which he did the year before.
So
I think
I ordered
now
a few things
he's
from
going to be a little
Jim.
bigger. He's going to be a little stronger.
Here,
He's going to be a little
very nice guy.
more experienced.
Responds
So I
really
think now,
fast.
if you need to move him into that role where he has to
shipping
shut
is
down the
pretty cheap,
top
so
two guy or first line
so
guy,
I
I
ordered a
think
few
he
more
can do it.
things after.
I'm going down the list of Oilers defensemen here that we talked about. Almost everybody here. Chris Russell. Here's the study of the Oilers defensemen last year.
So
He came in and did what was expected of him, and he filled roles, particularly when Sakharov came back, but then was lost again. I guess we're looking for more of the same from Chris Russell.
Well, you know what you're going to get with Chris Russell. He's been around. He's a guy that's played 700 plus games in this league, and he's a guy you're going to get a lot of block shots. He's going to block a lot of shots for you. He's going to get in lanes. He's a guy that you can go out there and kill some penalties. He's smart with the puck. He always seems to make the right play, and I think Larson's another guy that he doesn't have incredible stats, and I think a lot of people look at that contract and go, well, that's a lot of money for a guy that doesn't put up a lot of numbers, but he does so many intangible things for this hockey team, and he does so many things well, and he's such a veteran and he knows the game so well. I think sometimes you have to pay for those intangibles. You have to pay for that veteran leadership ability. You have to pay for the fact that he's played so many games in the league, and you have to pay for the fact that he knows how to get into lanes and block shots and do things like that on the penalty kill.
And the biggest X factor.
So too bad the cards aren't in like soft sleeves. That would have been nice to just protect the cards a bit more.
I would almost write off Andre Sakharov, to be honest with you, because he's not going to be able to Achilles. You're not going to be able to skate. You're not going to be able to get in shape. It's kind of similar to what was last year. If he comes back at Christmas or just after Christmas, he's a half a year behind everybody else. And I think that might be a situation with this because he can't skate on it. You can't do anything with it. So if and when he does come back, I don't think he's going to be very effective. It's going to be interesting to see. Maybe if the Oilers can get into playoffs, maybe he can kind of get up to speed by that time. But when you miss the first half of the season, which is what they're expecting from him, I think it's really tough to come back and be effective. And I think we saw that last year. When you're injured, when you get a knee injury like he did last year, it takes you a full year to come back to be the player that you were. And so he got injured in the playoffs, so he wasn't going to be the same player until they got to the playoffs. And I know they kind of rushed him back, and he was hoping to get back a little earlier, but he was just not effective when he came back, and I can see the same thing happening this year. This might be a career-ending injury for Sakharov. He might never be the same player that he was before.
Well, would you just shut him down for the entire season?
Well, I would look and see how the surgery went and the rehab went and when he's on skates and things like that. You also have to see where your team is at. I think if your team is making a push and you need a guy like that and he can step in and help you out in a sense towards the end of the season, then you do that. I think they are going to weigh that $5.5 million that they'll save in salary cap by putting him on long-term IR. And then they'll say, well, would it be better to bring in a $3 million defenseman halfway through the year?
So unfortunately, the corners aren't like fully sharp now with
kind of assess
the way the packaging was.
And that's one thing that I know has been talked about here for the beginning of training camp is, forgive me if I'm forgetting, but Shirley did say that they would probably look at trying to bring somebody else in.
Yeah, they said they were looking at some options and things like that. So they said that if the need arises, they're not afraid to bring someone in.
Oh, and Jim Matheson's walking back to the studio right now. Are you here to announce a trade or something, Matty? No?
You got to talk to the principals, as they say.
We were just talking about Andre Sakharov, how, we were talking about it. Obviously, he's being projected to maybe be available Christmas time, halfway through the season. How effective he would be, even coming back from an Achilles injury.
Hideo Nomo.
Derek's saying you can't really count on Sakharov at all coming back from that kind of an injury.
Achilles tear or a torn knee ligament, I think some people say that torn knee is worse because if it's really, there's lots of ligaments torn, and we don't know the severity of Sakharov's tear as to whether it's all the way through or it's half through, or we know it's in a different leg than his knee, so it's not the same leg that he had last year with the knee. So even when he comes back, you're right, he's missed half the season again. No camp. I suspect next time around I would send him to the minors for a few weeks to play a few games, which they could certainly do. But, you know, they've got his contract sitting there, and they can't put him on long-term injury to free up some money to go and get another defenseman. But if then they go and do that, then when Sekera comes back, then they got too many defensemen, and then they have too much money. They don't have enough money for all the players. So it's a very difficult situation in terms of managing the cap for the Oilers. But they'll miss him. They missed him last year. I think he was a top 4 defenseman on the roster going into last year. They missed him. And they'll miss him again this year. You know, he plays a quietly effective game, and at the end of the night he plays a lot of 20-minute games and plays them pretty well. So they're still going to miss him.
I think we'll end it there.
I'm Jim Matheson.
I'm Derek Van Diest.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sid Crosby Platinum. I think this is like an $8 rookie card. See, rookie. So I'll put this in the hardcover.
NHL hockey is back in Vancouver. Yes, it's the preseason, but we'll take it. Canucks hosting a division rival in the Oilers. The future on display.
Moving in on Alex Biega. Drop pass. Tyler Benson with a shot. That went off Nielsen, and the puck winds up on the near boards. Jujar Kara with a lead pass all the way through to Ryan Strome. Here's Jesse Puljujärvi with a shot that was partially blocked, then trickled through.
Puljujärvi gets a shot deflected, and you can see Nielsen at the last second reacts to it.
After Gagne forced the turnover deep in the Oilers zone. Here comes Jujar Kara, short-handed. Kara to the net, centers the puck, and the long right leg of Anders Nielsen flared out to intercept, and he was able to cover. Here's Sautner up the left wing. Baertschi, Goldobin going to the front. Baertschi shoots, and Talbot charging out to challenge, got a piece of it and steered it to the corner. Kara battling for the puck. Here's Strome down the boards. Tanev there to knock it away. Played back in by the Oilers, who tag up to negate the offside. Leipzig couldn't move it out. Here's Puljujärvi. Cuts to the inside with a wrist shot. He scores! Jesse Puljujärvi with a shift to the middle and beat Nielsen through the legs to open the scoring.
A number of turnovers here early in this game. First starts with the goaltender throws it around. Leipzig can't handle it there, and there's the shot, but Puljujärvi doesn't get much on it, right through the 5-hole.
Kara stepped on the puck and fell down. Dahlin trying to check him. Here's Eriksson to Del Zotto. Long shot into the midsection of Talbot.
So that's the first package.
Fake one way, went the other. Now he throws one on goal. Puts it across. Oh! What a save by Talbot off Goldobin. The red light went on as Pettersson set up Goldobin for a gimme, and Talbot made the glove save.
Look at this play. Never give up, and that was Cam Talbot. Didn't give up on it.
Nice. So look at what we got. Connor McDavid, 10 points. Nothing special. But we have 2 Connor McDavid rookie cards. Connor McDavid SPX Premier Prospects and a Upper Deck Portraits. 2 Connor McDavid rookie cards. So I got this for one in an auction for about $30, which is a good deal because this SPX, this Premier Prospects usually goes for $25-$30 already on eBay, and the Portraits is about $20. So we're getting about $45 in value, I would say, for a $30 auction win. So that's a pretty good deal. So the auction actually was mislabeled as 3 Connor Connor McDavid Tim Horton card, so I think that's why I was able to get it for a better deal. Okay, so last package here is from Quebec, Montreal, Quebec. So let's open this up here. So it's preseason time in the NHL 2018 now. It'll be interesting to see what happens this season. With all the new prospects, like Vancouver has some good prospects. Elias Pettersson. See what Puljujärvi will do in Edmonton. Alright. So here, let's see what this is. Alright, so we got Patrick Stefan, Lamplighter card, looks pretty nice. So the shipping's actually pretty fast on this one because it's local. I think I just ordered this really recently. And alright, just getting rid of the tape. Alright, so that's a pretty cool card, Patrick Stefan, with the mesh of the net. Alright, there you got Eric Lindros, McDonald's card here. That's pretty cool. So I'll put this into a thick top loader. Got one right here. That fits nicely in the thick top loader. Look at that. Jean Belifold stamp card, which is pretty cool. So you can see this card actually have a stamp embedded inside. I'll show you here. So this is a stamp inside of a card from Canada Post. So that's a really nice card actually. You can see here at the bottom, Canada Post with Pacific. Alright, so here we got Jaromir Jagr, another McDonald's insert card. So I'll put this into again a thicker top loader. And then we have Alex Mogilny, one of my favorite all-time players. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Select gold insert. Watch a YouTube video of him defecting from Russia. It's a great story. He was in Sweden and then just basically gone on a plane with the GM and of Buffalo and went to Buffalo. Another Alex McGillney Fire on Ice insert card. Pretty nice shiny card. Alex McGillney. And Scott Niedermayer, rookie team, hologram. It's a pretty nice card too. This here. There you go. And finally we have a Jack Nicklaus card here. Upper Deck Superstars. Jack Nicklaus. The Golden Bear is his nickname. So I think that'll do it, guys. So please leave a like, drop a comment down below, and I have a few more packages that I ordered, so they should be coming in the mail. But this video kind of ran a little bit long, so sorry about that. But the highlight was definitely the 2 Connor McDavid rookie cards. So kind of relieved that they arrived in the mail, because that was quite a big investment for me. So so thanks guys for watching, and see you guys next time.